Welcome to this deep dive into the next generation of Linux kernel scheduling. Traditionally, the Completely Fair Scheduler, CFS, and now eBPF have dominated the landscape, but they are often difficult to modify for specific hyperscale workloads. Enter SchedExt, a Linux scheduler class that allows us to implement scheduling logic in BPF. This framework, merged into the 6.12 kernel, enables rapid prototyping and deployment of scheduling policies without rebooting the system. For infrastructure engineers managing thousands of cores, this means we can now tailor task placement to specific hardware topologies or application requirements in real time. We are moving from a world of one-size-fits-all to a paradigm where the scheduler is a programmable component of our infrastructure stack. Today, we will specifically focus on the DSQ, or dispatch queue, which is the heart of the task movement process within this framework. To build a custom manager, we must first understand the dispatch queue, or DSQ. In SchedExt, a DSQ is a thread-safe FIFO queue where tasks wait to be picked up by a CPU. By default, every CPU has a local DSQ, and there is one global DSQ, ID 0. When a task is ready to run, the BPF scheduler chooses a DSQ to place it in. The kernel then pulls tasks from these queues. While the built-in DSQs are efficient for general purposes, they operate on a simple FIFO basis. For senior architects, the limitation here is obvious. Standard DSQs do not natively understand complex priorities, cache locality, or thermal constraints. Understanding how these queues interact with the enqueue and dispatch BPF operations is the first step towards building our own custom DSQ management logic that can outperform the defaults. Why do we need a custom DSQ manager? When we scale to systems with 1,024 or more cores, the default global DSQ becomes a massive point of contention. The locking overhead required to maintain a single global FIFO can cause significant tail latency spikes. Furthermore, modern NUMA architectures require task placement that is aware of memory distance. A custom DSQ manager allows us to implement hierarchical DSQs, or NUMA-aware staging. By bypassing the standard DSQ path and using BPF maps to track task states, we can reduce lock contention by up to 40% in high-frequency context switching environments. We are essentially building a scheduler within a scheduler, where our BPF logic manages a set of custom data structures to decide exactly which task gets dispatched to which CPU local DSQ at the last possible microsecond. The structure of a custom DSQ manager relies on three primary components: the task state map, the custom queue logic, and the dispatcher. Instead of immediately pushing a task to a kernel DSQ during the in-queue phase, we store the task metadata in a BPF_map_type_hash or a specialized BPF ring buffer. This gives us total control over the ordering. We can implement weighted fair queuing, earliest deadline first, or even a custom AI-driven priority model. The dispatch callback then queries this custom structure. The key architectural decision here is choosing between a push model, where the manager pushes tasks to idle CPUs, or a pull model, where idle CPUs request tasks from the manager. For high availability systems, a hybrid approach often yields the best balance between throughput and latency. In the world of BPF scheduling, concurrency is your greatest challenge. Since your code runs in response to kernel events across multiple CPUs, you must handle race conditions without the luxury of traditional mutexes. SchedExt provides BPF spin locks, but using them excessively can kill performance. A sophisticated custom DSQ manager utilizes lockless data structures wherever possible. We use atomics for task counting and consume pointers in ring buffers to minimize the critical section. When we do need to synchronize, we use the BPF spin lock helper, ensuring that we only hold the lock for the absolute minimum number of instructions required to update pointers. This slide illustrates the locking sequence for a task migration event, showing how we protect the custom queue integrity while maintaining microsecond-level performance. Load balancing in a custom DSQ manager is where the real performance gains are found. In standard schedulers, load balancing is often a periodic, expensive operation. With our custom manager, we can make it reactive. When a CPU's local DSQ becomes empty, we trigger a balance callback. This callback can inspect our custom BPF maps to find warm tasks whose data is likely still in the L3 cache of a nearby core. By implementing work stealing logic within our manager, we can migrate tasks between local DSQs with minimal overhead. The logic must be careful, however. Migrating tasks too frequently leads to cache thrashing. Our manager uses a cost-benefit analysis, only migrating tasks if the predicted execution time outweighs the migration penalty, a calculation we perform using BPF helper functions. Global state is the brain of your custom manager. We use BPF maps not just for storage, but for telemetry-driven decision-making. By utilizing BPF map type per CPU array, we can track the load of every core with zero lock contention. The manager aggregates these per CPU statistics into a global view. This allows us to implement power-aware scheduling or thermal throttling logic. For instance, if core 7 is running 15 degrees hotter than the rest, our custom DSQ manager can steer tasks away from its local DSQ. This level of granularity is impossible with standard schedulers. We are effectively using BPF maps as a high-speed, shared memory database that informs every scheduling decision the kernel makes. Even the best-designed custom DSQ manager can have bottlenecks. Performance profiling in the BPF domain requires specialized tools like BPF Tool and BPF Prog Run. We look for two main metrics: scheduling latency, the time from task wake-up to actual execution, and dispatch overhead, the time spent inside our BPF logic. If our custom queue management logic is too complex, we might spend more time deciding what to run than actually running it. We aim for a dispatch overhead of less than 5 microseconds. By using BPF trace points within our manager, we can export custom metrics to Prometheus or Grafana. This allows us to visualize the 99th percentile, P99, latency of our scheduler in real time, ensuring that our custom manager is providing the low latency guarantees our infrastructure requires. When writing kernel-level scheduling logic in BPF, safety is paramount. A bug in your DSQ manager could potentially hang the entire system. Fortunately, SchedExt includes a built-in watchdog mechanism. If the BPF scheduler fails to dispatch a task for a certain period, or if it encounters a fatal error, the kernel automatically detaches the BPF scheduler and falls back to the default CFS eBPF scheduler. Our custom manager should also implement its own heartbeat check. We use BPF timers to periodically verify that all DSQs are being drained. This fail-safe architecture ensures that even if our experimental custom logic hits an edge case, the system remains reachable and our high availability targets are not compromised. This is the safety net that allows for rapid innovation in production environments. We have covered the journey from standard dispatch queues to a fully realized custom DSQ manager. By leveraging SchedExt and BPF, we have moved the scheduler into the realm of software-defined infrastructure. The ability to implement complex, hardware-aware, and application-specific scheduling policies without kernel modifications is a game-changer for senior architects. Looking forward, we expect to see more integration with user space agents that provide high-level hints to the BPF manager, further optimizing workloads for energy efficiency and throughput. As you begin developing your own custom DSQ managers, remember that the goal is not just to replace the kernel's logic, but to augment it with the context only you have about your specific workloads. Thank you for joining this masterclass on ultra-scalable system design.